Yeah, step on, yo, and it, these do it again. I step on, yo, yeah, step on, yo, and it, these do it again.
What's up, guys? This is Zimangaka89, and welcome to the December MQFY. So I was pretty disappointed this month. I didn't get a lot of questions. I usually get over 5, and this month I actually only got 5. So, I don't know, guys. You disappoint me. You disappoint me. Well, anyway, we're finally at the December MQFY video, which is the 4th one. And that's awesome. So I hope to keep this going for a very long time. December is a great month. Winter is pretty much almost here. December equals snow, Christmas, my birthday, hot cocoa, sledding, snow, shoveling, getting that young moolah, baby.
Young moolah, baby.
But anyway, without further ado, let's get to the questions. Hand motion. Posey Joker Edits asks, do you prefer inking with a nib pen or liner pens? Why? Well, if you mean liner pens, like Copic multi-liner pens, well then, I'd have to go with nib pens, just because there's a bigger variety of different nib pens, and plus there's a great variety of different lines that they can produce. Like, for example, the G pen can create thick to thin lines very quickly. The Maru pen can create very, very thin lines, and the width is probably equivalent to, like, what, a 0.03 Copic multiliner, or just a bit bigger than that. And then the Capra pen keeps a consistent line. So there's many different nibs that have many different types of lines that they can give. Copic multiliner pens I only use for borders, just panel borders and speech bubbles and stuff. So I'd have to go with nib pens. Zorik Kid asks, can you do a tutorial on how to make a manga with the process? Yeah, of course I can, but you have to pay me. Obviously, I'm just joking, but yeah, I've thought about doing that, but as I said before, I'm only going to be doing MQFYs, vlogs, and like J-Rock reviews and other filler videos until I get my camcorder. I'm not doing tutorials, TOMs, etc., like teaching videos with my flip camera anymore, because I just don't think it's good enough. So you're just going to have to wait until I get my new camcorder. I'm saving up for a new one. If I don't save up by like not January, by like Christmas time or something, I'll just ask my parents for money and I'll go buy one or something. But all you gotta do is wait, alright? Vector Score asks, do you consider yourself an otaku? No, I do not, and I never will. Intense like anime lovers take pride in calling themselves otaku. And most of them don't even know what the hell it means. So let me clear that up for you. Otaku originally meant house in Japanese, because the Japanese believed that like nerds and like geeks and stuff used to like stay in their own world, like in their house, and be really antisocial. Now like American people who are like into anime and manga and stuff, they just bash around that term like it's nothing, and they're proud of it, when really in Japan it's a very, very insulting term, even worse than nerd. Yeah, I'm into manga and anime and Japanese modern pop culture, but I'm not gonna call myself an otaku just because I think the term sounds cool, and I think of myself as a higher being for being it. Like this one time, I haven't been to many anime conventions, but I've been to at least 1 or 2 in my life. There's so many people that, like, when I talk to them, they're like, oh my god, I love being an otaku. It's so freaking cool. And I'm like, dude, do you even know what that means? And he's like, it means I love anime and manga, obviously. And I'm like, no it doesn't. So shut up and let me educate you. And after I tell him what it means, he's still like, no, you're wrong. And that's kind of insulting, alright? Jeez. Alright, but don't blame me for explaining what you are calling yourself. So no, I am not an otaku. I do not consider myself to be an otaku. If you call me an otaku, I will slap you. I don't cosplay, too. That just seems like, I don't know, it's just I just don't do any of that stuff, man. Blaze Manga asks, why do you always sound so monotone in your videos? What makes you say that? I'm not monotone in my videos. Can't you see I'm laughing? You don't know what you're talking about, man. Get out. X Music Craze X asks, you seem to really like Japanese music. What are you currently listening to, and can you recommend anything? Yup, indeed, I do love Japanese music, but that's not all I listen to. But recently I've been listening to a band that I just found out. It's kind of like a hard metal. It's a Nagoya K band, which is like a darker version of Visual K. Their name is Death Gaze, so it's a Japanese Nagoya K band, and they're really good. You ought to check them out. Um, I recommend the albums The Continuation and Creature, because those are the two that I like so far. I'm still trying to get familiar with the other ones. And then a couple days ago, I found out by listening to this to this radio station about this American band called Tides of Man. Now the singer left, so but anyway, they have an album called Dream House, which came out in 2010. I'm currently listening to it and addicted to it. It's just so good. It's an indie band, alternative rock kind of, and I recommend you go check them out because music from that album is on YouTube. So if you search up Tides of Man, the first song that I heard that introduced me to this song was called Chemical Fires. It's a very good song. The singer can sing extremely high, which is like unbelievable. He kind of sounds like a girl, but whatever. So I've been listening to some new stuff I've been listening to lately is Death Gaze and Tides of Man. Um, yeah, that's really it. I don't only listen to Japanese music though. People seem to think that. Um, I do listen to Owl City, which is an American. It's an American guy doing like electropop stuff. He's pretty mainstream. Taylor Swift, of course. I probably mentioned that in another video. Um, yeah, I listen to her a lot. She's so pretty. And that's really all the questions I have, sadly. So please, please, please send in some more questions for next month. Yeah. So this is the December MQFY. I hope you enjoyed it, and give it a like if you liked it. Comment on it. Please comment your question or inbox it to me. Like, favorite, and most importantly, subscribe. It really means a lot. Yeah, so that's it. December MQFY. Expect the 5th one in January. This is kind of sad. I'm just talking to a computer screen camera while I'm supposed to be studying. What am I gonna do with my life? Alright, that's all for now. So, oh.